you remember when we used to wrestle? Like Jimmy Hart came in there, JJ Dillon, they set a table.
Oh,
You never had to do that though, did you?
Well, so the funny thing is I came in there and they had Sapp.
Bob Sapp.
Who was Bob Sapp? Yeah,
Yeah.
and they were looking at him, and then they looked at me and they said, "Okay." And the next day I got released. So I think they were like, "Hey, that guy looks a lot better than that guy, so we're going to get rid of Reese and bring in Bob Sapp." I'm like, "Okay."
I didn't realize that was the case when you got released.
No, it was weird. It was just it was on my 30th birthday too that Orndorff called me in his office and was like, "Hey, you told me when you got released, you didn't want to get called for some guy you didn't know. You wanted to hear from someone you respected. So, yeah, you're getting released." Like, hey, thanks.
So did you have a 90-day clause in your contract where you got paid 90 days?
Yeah, 90 days, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize you got released right then when Bob Sapp came in there. I thought you were still on a deal for a while.
No. And you know who else was there? Was cool guy was
Tank Abbott?
Oh, Tank Abbott, yeah.
Is that Tank who you were thinking of?
I was thinking. I mean, the funny thing about Tank Abbott is he did not look like he was that like awesome of an athlete.
No,
but he'd go in there and bench press like 415 for sets of 10, and then go run 5 miles on the treadmill. And I'm like, dude, this guy's pretty.
But before he got there, he would run 20 miles in the morning every day before he got there.
I mean, the guy really just was like, you're like, wow, he does not look that athletic, but he is.
No, he never used to train the rings ever. But he used to go over there and weight lift, like he said, and he'd always ask me to spot him. Hell, I remember he would just warm up squatting 500 pounds like it was nothing.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Do you remember what he used to do with his teeth? He had like one of them teeth like missing.
Oh yeah, and he looks like a normal guy.
Yeah, but he pulled that tooth out and put it in his fucking tennis shoe. Wouldn't even put it in the case or not, just laid it in his shoe. And then after he got done working out, he'd grab it and put it back in.
He was a bad dude.
He was cool. Tank was always cool with me.